that's been settled. Welcome to our first concert. It's been a wonderful 18 weeks playing through the first semester, getting off to some really exciting stuff. What we were going to do is we basically ended up sort of organically with 3 ensembles. We're going to open with our string players. This is Gaia, this is Daniel. Everybody say hi, Gaia and Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
You want to say hi to the audience?
Hi.
Say hi, audience. There you go. Now, they are going to open the concert by playing a well-known Christmas song called Silver Bells. Let's give them another round of applause for construction zero. And now the Gary Park's over, you can go sit back there and mock the rest of us.
Good job, guys.
Put a drum to the round. All right. One of the interesting things with our ensemble here at Martin Luther King is that within our district, these are all beginners who just started the instrument 18 weeks ago. And I have a philosophy about starting people on their instruments. I believe they should be able to pick their instruments. There are some directors that believe, well, you know what, the ensemble sound is more important, so if you have too many trumpet players, the kid wants to play trumpet, who cares, just put him on another instrument. I don't believe that. I think that's a horrible philosophy. So, I do a little bit differently. What you're seeing here is a combination of my first and second period classes. You will see all of my first period because more than half of them wanted to play percussion. So we figured the best way to get a good ensemble sound and still be able to do everything that people wanted is to split that ensemble up. So I have 5 people from first period playing in this group. So this is our wind ensemble. It actually worked out being a fairly balanced group. So we are going to open tonight by playing Jingle Bells. Hey, I didn't say Jingle. Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next up is we're going to do a traditional classic with a Martin Luther King Technical Academy spin called Good King Wenceslas. Academy spin. It's really a kind of a very funny story, and one of the things that really makes me excited about this group. A couple weeks ago, we were rehearsing this, we were trying to come up with ways to extend it. Although you know the story, don't split, don't ruin it. Very excited. All of a sudden, in the middle, we're about to transition to our next piece. All of a sudden, I hear Marion play it just like we played it in the middle in halftime. I go, hey, that sounds like a good idea. So we scrapped the rest of the rehearsal. We spend the rest of the time organizing what it was based on Marion's idea. That's why when you see in your program, it says that Marion's name is the arranger for the piece. Let's give Marion a round of applause. Now, if you look down at the next piece, I mentioned this in my first period class. We're going through John Old St. Nicholas. Dakota comes up, hey, I've got an idea. I'm not going to tell you what that idea is because you will hear it in a moment. Dakota, stand up. So Dakota went ahead and put together the next piece for us with his idea. So let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, I hope you like it. All right, John Old St. Nicholas. Which is supposed to be? Okay. Remember, that's 4. Hold those down. Moving line, 4 quarters, come up. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Give us a couple of moments to set up for the first period percussion ensemble. We will go ahead and get started with that. All right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, start on this side. Okay. Unfortunately, one of the things about doing a piece in a marching percussion ensemble format is that it's really, there's lots of little intricate parts that you have to be put together. These guys have been working about 4. Did I give you the musical for right? No? Well, okay, so we've been working in almost exactly 4 weeks. We've had some problems. What we're going to do is we're going to play excerpts that will give you a real flavor. We just had enough trouble stringing all the pieces for the 3 or 4 minutes of music that we figured this would give a better presentation of what we can do. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the introduction. It's about a 16-bar introduction that's just going to set the theme for what we're going to be doing. The next section is what we call the battery break. In marching percussion, you see these drums that are being held up in march. Those are what's called your battery. So we're going to do a 8-bar march battery break that we would do in between the melody sections. Actually, I need melody first. There you go. The First Period Percussion Ensemble. Let's give them a really big hand. like to take a moment to say thank you for all of the teachers and staff that came out. Parents, thank you for your support, and thank you for coming out to support your children. Music has many academic and emotional benefits that will last them a lifetime. So it's my pleasure to be working with this group, working with the staff, to go ahead and try to build a new future of music here at Martin Luther King.